this is T-Mac, and I've been getting a lot of questions. What did my buck score? What did my buck score? And so I'm going to score them up real quick. This is nothing official. This is just for me. I don't ever turn any, I've got Pope and Young on the wall. Didn't turn him in. There's money they want, and you got to go here and go there, and who cares? This is for me. And this is for you guys who've been asking, how much does he score? I've guessed him at close to 140. I mean, this side here, this is a strong side, and it's a good looking side. Sometimes I look at him and think, yeah, he's 140. Sometimes not. But anyway, I'm gonna do a quick score of him. He's frozen hard, so he should be okay. And where you can get these score sheets at, you just Google them, and they look like this. And they have a set of instructions that come with them, but I already pretty much know how it works. So you always get 4 mass measurements all the way around the horn. Once below the eye guard near the base, one in between your eye guard, which is your G1, and your G2, one in between your G2 and your G3, and even if it's an 8-point, you still get one out here. Well, this one's got, a G4, so it's in between the G4 and the G3. Those are your 4 mass measurements. Every tine gets measured, and where you would measure that at is if you used to draw a straight line through the beam where that tine's growing, you would measure from there up. Like, I'm kind of interested to see how big this tine is. It looks bigger than 10 inches. And I just got a standard tape measure, because like I said, this ain't nothing official. And that's an 11-inch tine, so that's pretty good tine. And as you measure these, it gives you places to write this stuff down. What you do is it gives you all the stuff you're going to measure, and like the length of the first point, which is your G1 or your eye guard, right antler and left antler, and a difference if you're going to turn it in. If there's a difference, you have to deduct, but my deer don't have deductions, okay? I'm going to get a gross green score right here. This is, that's going to be his biggest score. It's his gross green score. Because, it's just for me. But you'd follow, you get all your G1, your G2 and all that, lengths, then your circumferences, and it gives you 4 of those. And you do left and right, then you add them together, and then you factor in your inside spread, which it has a place on here for outside spread, which is C, and tip to tip spread, but that stuff doesn't go into the measurement. The only width measurement you use is right here, from inside here to here. This measurement, that's the only one that you're going to use in your score. Not the outside, not the tip to tip. So that's it. I'm just going to add them up real quick and see what we got. Oh, and another important measurement, very important measurement, is your main beam length. You'll start down here at the base of the horn and measure all the way out to the tip on the outside. That's your main beam. And that's going to be, if you got a deer that's around 20-inch main beams, he's going to probably break into that 125 mark, because, well, depending on tines. Mass doesn't count near as much as tine length. I know mass looks real good, big, thick, heavy deer, but they don't score as good as long tine deer. Me, I don't care. When you see something like this, you shoot it. Now you can also use, another way you can measure these antlers is get you this is a meter right here, or a yardstick. Lay that out there, and you can take you a piece of string, set that in there, follow that string around. And once you get the end of it, you don't pull the string, you just lay it on there. And he's got a 20-inch main beam. That's good, you know, that's... Alright, I got all my measurements, so I'm going to go ahead and put him back in the freezer. Don't want my cake to start rotting or anything. There is a spot on there for abnormal points. These kickers right here do count as abnormal points, so that has a little area for it. And when you're measuring, always use eighths. I don't know why, but that's the... It's not 8.5, it's 8 4/8, 2/8, 3/8. Everything's an eighth. Alright, well, I was wrong. I guessed him at pushing 140. He was 141 4/8. So I was pretty close. That's still a dandy buck, great buck. Now if you're doing this and it's for the record books, you have to wait 6 months, let the horns dry out, and you will lose some inches on that. But like I said, this is for me. He's a 140 class buck. He's going on my wall. Now, you can use this as a tool to help you field judge deer. If you know horns are that important to you and you're wanting to kill a trophy buck, you know, you do this even on these smaller deer like I got over here, and it will help you field judge deer. Hope you enjoyed this video. That answers everybody's questions on how much my deer scored. 141 4/8. That's a good buck. I hope you all have a great year. I'm having a good one so far, and I'm gonna get out there with the old smoke pole again and try and knock down a doe. See y'all next time. Team Fitzgerald Scents, pioneers in the outdoor industry, crusading since 1974. Visit them at www.teamfitzgerald.com for all your scent needs. Sign up for the newsletter and be the first to know about big savings. For tons more videos, go to our YouTube channel, Wild for the Outdoors. You can also see them at www.wildfortheoutdoors.com, and be sure to visit our online store. And don't forget to go to Facebook, like us, share us with your friends, and hey, remember, it's your God-given duty to manage this land.